Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your favorite realtor, Ruth Marquise Haynes. How are you this lovely, lovely day? All right, I want to talk about how to find the perfect house for the perfect price. All right, let's get right into it. Leave your comments or questions below. If you like any of this information, please feel free to like, comment, and share. And don't forget to sign up for our credit seminar that's coming up and our home buying seminar that's coming up. I'm going to leave both the links there today. All right, number one, first thing you want to do is determine your monthly payment. Now, that's not like you don't have to do hocus pocus to figure out how much you want to pay. How much are you comfortable paying every month, right? If you're comfortable paying $900 every month, and when you pay $1,000, it stresses you out, then that's your comfortable payment. That's the payment that you want to get pre-approved for. So here's how it goes. You get pre-approved, excuse my voice too. You get pre-approved for a certain amount, right? Based on your credit and, you know, based on your income and all that good stuff. And while you may get pre-approved for $200,000, maybe you only want to pay $700 a month. So that's $100,000 that you will actually get pre-approved for. So it's all depending on what houses are available for that price range, right? You want to stay where you're comfortable. You want to stay where you can afford it, but you also want to get something that you want. So the kind of houses that you like, you're going to have to pay a little bit more. Sorry. But that's where you start. Start where your comfortable payment is, right? Start where you feel okay paying that for 30 years. This is not a 5-year loan. This is a 30-year loan, right? So what's your comfort level? And then if you can't find anything there, then take it up, right? If you are actually pre-approved for that amount. All right, so the number two thing that we do, right? So we take your monthly payment. You tell me what's your monthly payment. I can't tell you that. We take your target price. From there, we can determine, like I said, if you said $700, then I'll find you a property for $100,000, right? But then that's how you get your target price, right? So let's say it's less than the pre-approval, you know, that like, or let's just say you're pre-approved, like I just said, for $200,000 and you want to pay, I don't know, like $1,200 a month, right? We're going to take that target price. We're going to take that house for like $150,000 and find you that $150,000 thing. So that was redundant, I know. Number three is the neighborhood. All right, so you're going to take that price. Let's just say, okay, I want to spend $150,000, Ruth. I'm going to find all the neighborhoods that you would, you know what, people actually do their own research online in the beginning. So they kind of get to know, like, oh, okay, this is what 150 is going for here and here and here. This is the kind of house that I would get, you know, for $150,000, right? So, yeah. You'll see that this is the neighborhood and that's the neighborhood, and oh no, I'll never go there. But most likely, if you're getting pre-approved for that, you're not going to be in like the hood areas. I'm not allowed to talk about neighborhoods though, so I'm just saying. All right, so you either get the best house and the least desirable neighborhood, right? The prettiest house, but maybe you don't want to live there, or you'll get a less than desirable house in the best neighborhood. It all depends on your preferences. If you have to be in this area, then you're going to have to take a house that needs a little bit of work. That's how it happens. I don't make the houses. I'm not a fairy. I'm not the fairy godmother of houses. It's only what's available. It's only how the people live. I mean, I can't do nothing about it. If they want to fix it up, they can. But people, let me just say this. People do not have to fix up the house to your standards just to sell it to you. They just sell it to somebody else that take a raggedy house, right? But I'm just saying. It's none of you guys out there. I'm just saying. All right, number four, after you determine that neighborhood, right? And you determine, like, look, do I want the prettiest house I can find, or can I get a fixer-upper? Can I just fix the kitchen and a bathroom and then, you know, kind of move in, right? Now, I didn't say beat up, beat down. I didn't say that kind of house. I didn't say that. I don't really mess with those. Like, that's just for investors. All right, number four is what kind of criteria do you require? Like, do you have to have a garage? Or like, is it it has to be good to have, or it's a must have? Like, do you have like 5 cars and you got to have a garage, you know, that kind of thing. What I want to say is that houses in this, like, let's just say it's a block or two, especially in Philly, they all the same thing on the same block. You're not going to find a different square footage. Like this one is a different square footage than the other. There's certain things that stay the same. It's uniform. So if you think the houses are too small, then you need to go a couple blocks over for you to get bigger homes, you know. And these are all the different things that we consider when finding you the right homes to go see. This is all done before we go out. This is all done before, you know, even at the buyer's consultation with me, that's already done. So we already, and I let you pick your houses so that like we'll sit down together and we'll pick the houses, because you can let me know what your taste level is and what you don't mind. And that way I can, when I see something, I know exactly what you like. And sometimes that happens on just the first showing. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're looking for. Some people, their bedroom has to be like certain, like they have to have a king size bed. Some people, they have to have a place for their big giant china closet. It just all depends on the person. But yes, the criteria also limits the amount of house you can get, right? The number of homes that you can get. If you have a lot of criteria, or if you're just open, you have more houses access to, you have more access to homes, and then you can pick from the best of those. But if you have to have this and you have to have that and you have to have that, look, the houses only have so much, right? You got to make the rest happen, but it will limit you. So if I show you the best 10, like sometimes it's not anymore, because you want a 1,300 square foot row home in the Northeast, and they all what, 1170 or something, you know. So sometimes it's out of our control, and you just have to honestly go to another neighborhood. That's what you have to do if you can't find what you're looking for, right? And the last thing I want to say is your number one choice, right? You either find it right away. Like, how do you know? How do I know if it's the right house? You get a feeling, you know. Sometimes you get a feeling that this is the right house for you. You've been looking and like training your eye in the pictures, and like when you finally get there, you're like, oh, okay, it's not like the pictures. It's always not like the pictures. It's always worse, right? But when you finally get there, you'll know this is the house, or this is a contender. So if you don't find the right house right away, like you could find like 3 good choices and choose from them, and like compare and contrast and see what because you're gonna give up something. So it's like, what do I want the least of, right? And that's how you find the perfect house for the perfect price. Because remember, you already set your budget. You set your budget in the beginning, and then that's not a sexy word, but it's real, you know. And I always say, like, look, it's the pretty in this house is gonna feel good at first. It's like, ooh, I got a nice house, but this payment is killing me. And after that, when everything starts breaking down in 3 years, you're gonna be like, why did I pay so much money for this house? So to avoid that, I want to keep you comfortable with those payments, but you also have to be realistic. You can't just say, well, you know, I want to live in the suburbs, but I want to pay $600 a month. That doesn't work. It doesn't go together. If you're not willing to pay $1,200 or more, don't ever try to move in those suburbs around here. I'm just saying. But anyway, if you have any questions or comments, post below. Don't forget to sign up for our credit seminar and our home buying seminar. And if you want a 5-minute consultation with me, just text me. Bye, y'all. 267-259-4639. Have a great, great, great day. Bye.